big shout out to Randy Seward. He three-peated, third time in a row that he's won. I don't think he's in 6th Street. Maybe he's in the 275 class, but 3 times in a row. That dude is an animal, 71 years old, just out there beating up on these kids, man.
Yeah, I would.
Anyways, all right, guys, welcome to episode 138 of the Drag Driver Pete Show, presented by Summit Racing. Tonight,
what's up, fellas? Thanks for having me. New to the drag and drive, actually. Brandon's the one kind of been dragging me along a lot lately. We met. I did Sick Week 25. Got to do that with my uncle, co-pilot. We'll talk about that. That was super cool. I can't really ride bikes anymore. That was a big thing. So, right, been doing car stuff my whole life. Never had one, so did Sick Week, and then by April, I had my Cutlass, was at Sick Michigan, and, that ended day 0 at 11:45 at night. It was
dang it.
So anyways, yeah, it's been really cool. This whole scene is great. A year, and I know people literally all over the world from this already. So
it is awesome.
Really cool to be a part of this. So yeah, thanks.
Awesome. Well, let's run through some fun stories here. First up, I do want to thank everyone for taking all of the snacks off the table. We talked about race weight earlier. Basically put out waters and Gatorades every day, had the tent set up, basically snacks along the table. People came by and gobbled that stuff up, which is exactly what it was supposed to do. Keep people fed and keep some hydration in their body. So that was pretty fun to be able to do that. And I don't know, just anytime I was at the booth, there were so many people come by and just, talk for 2 or 3 minutes at a time while I was trying to edit a video. So I apologize to anybody if I seemed rude. I was trying to just get some of those videos out in the middle of the day. So it was pretty awesome to be able to do that, though.
Absolutely. This was our first time taking the golf cart. I was going to ask you how that was.
Dude, it was great, man. It really saved me a ton of steps. It also saved me a ton of time.
Yeah. No, I got to ride on it.
Yep. Yeah, we made it a man. Anytime I saw anybody going the direction I was headed, I made it a point to stop and see if they needed a ride. Not everybody took me up on it, but I think we were at South Georgia and come up on Brandon. I was like, dude, where are you parked at? He was like, man, I'm way out here. I was like, well, let's save you some time. Jumped on and we hammered down through. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So my question is, are you going to rent one for the circuit?
Oh, for sure. We're going to have like 2 or 3 of them for the circuit.
Good.
We're going to have a fleet of cart.
Because if I fly down this year, I can't bring my scooter. So I'm relying on you and Dad here saying we're looking at getting one too for this year for Sick Summer, for Drag Week, for anything like that. So we've got our eyes open. If anybody sees one good one for sale up here in the Midwest, let me know.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm going to buy one yet or if I'm going to rent one every now and then, because it was pretty inexpensive for the time, and for like $300 I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to spend, because like to get a good one, I don't want one I got to work on. That's my problem. I want
right.
a good, reliable golf cart, and those are $5,000,
Yeah, because what was it for the week?
$300 for 2 weeks. So I got it a couple days ahead of time. Yeah. They pulled the roof off of it and everything for me, so it's easy in and out of the trailer, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, Jay Blanchard for sure. Hotel Hallmark is what they call the trailer that he pulls down, and we slept in there. And man, if I'd had to sleep anywhere else, they had a heater going, generator going, and a heater on in there. It was nice.
I can imagine. Better than sleeping in your truck.
Oh, dude, sleeping in the truck was for the birds. I didn't enjoy that, but I did sleep in the trailer for an hour and a half. We'll talk about this later, but for like an hour and a half when we got to Orlando, and then one other night too. I can't remember what other night I slept in there, but maybe it was when we got to Bradenton. So, anyways,
this is the first time that I've seen diesel heaters on people's either trailers or on their trailer hitches. I mean, they came prepared this year, and I'm sure they were well used.
Yeah, there's people that are putting heaters in their cars. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it ran great in the weather. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the temps of the car was a struggle. But there were a few on Sunday when I got there that were talking about their electric water pumps. They had frozen overnight. I think Dustin Cottle was one of those guys talking about that too. So let's talk about cars that broke for just a second. Stefan Gustafsson, I caught up with him on Saturday for the first time of the week. And he's talking about on the rebuild, he doesn't know what he's going to do yet. But if he goes with the same block style that he has, because it would just drop in, he said that they've figured out a way to get get another 500 horsepower out of that car. It's like 3,500 horsepower. It would be the goal. And it ran a 616, I think, on day 1 or 2. Pretty impressive. I mean, that's a 5-second car.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be able to get there. I think they ran a 619 day 1 and a 616 day 2.
Have you talked to Bryant anymore since other than the interview you did with him?
No, I figured I would let him kind of have a couple days to fester.
Yeah, that was tough. I was watching that live, and that just almost dropped the phone right out of my hand. I was like, "There's no way this is happening."
Yeah, that was tough.
That's a gut punch.
Danny, it was Bradenton parking lot beers at 1:45 a.m. Yeah, I finished that one. He was like, "I'm going to bed." Like, one beer and I'm done.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Randy Seward. He 3-peated, 3rd time in a row that he's won. I don't think he's in 6th Street. Maybe he's in the 275 class, but 3 times in a row. That dude is an animal. 71 years old, just out there beating up on these kids, man.
Yeah, I told my dad, we were texting, it might have been Saturday when we were watching it, and he comes up and I go, this is going to be like a 851 pass. And it was an 852. And he's like, you were pretty close. I'm like, listen, that guy is dialed in.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite cars. Full exhaust, drag lights. I mean, that car could pull up to a parking lot and just, I don't know, he could probably hustle up some races for sure.
Same with that red Fox body. The guy has the bike on the top. Oh, I can't think of his name.
Alex Corella. Yeah.
That talk about, absolutely pool hustling kind of looking car. Like, take your money.
Yeah, some chrome. Yeah, some chrome boys. Yeah. It's like, what? What just happened to me? Yeah, that was a good one. So big shout out to Randy. Again, we're going to go over all these, like the class winners and the records and stuff on Saturday. But Kevin Schweitzer, want to give a big shout out to him. That car is now a 7-second car. That's something he's been shooting for forever. That's that maroon Fairmont wagon. I don't think I have a photo of it in here. Nope, I don't. Big shout out to him on that and the win there. And then
attention racers and high performance enthusiasts, are you ready to start your next engine build? If so, there is no better time than right now to check out Molly Motorsports all-in-one power pack piston kits. And I know there's some people that left sick week that probably need some pistons.
Yeah.
With over 1,200 applications, these kits come complete with pistons, rings, wrist pins, and clips, all designed to work together. Visit mollymotorsports.com for more details.
Dan Dinan, man, the big red beard guy in Betty White, the Malibu.
Oh, yeah.
Took 2nd place in the 275 class as a last hurrah in that car before he retires that engine and puts like a 10-0 setup in it for his father-in-law to race. He's moving that motor combo over to a car that's 6.0 started. Said he was just tired of jacking around with having to slow it down.
Interesting.
He slowed it down enough to take 2nd place in Street Race 275 in front of Matt Lamphere in the Miata. So
the turtle.
Pretty impressive. And then Jay Grabiak, the entire Grabiak family came down for the day. That was pretty fun to see them on Saturday. 14-hour drive they took on Friday. Come down, hang out with everybody on Saturday, and then drove home Sunday.
Letitia says I broke everything if that counts.
Yeah, she did. She did that. Pretty impressive. That car's going to be, it is really fast. It will be very much faster, I'm sure, once it comes back out. What else? Oh, shit, dude. I almost moved right past this post about some safety. So I'll let you read this, and then we'll talk about Josh Davis's pass and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
I was going to let you read the post by Josh Davis.
Oh, Josh's, on the safety stuff. Yeah, so this one was interesting. Obviously, if you guys were watching, you saw the fire in Devon's new car. And Josh had a good post here. It says, a lot of people I know skimp on safety equipment, and I give them hell about it. And this is the reason why. It's never when you think it's going to happen. It's never convenient or comfortable to put it on. But when the shit hits the fan, it's what matters the most. I don't care what company you use or who you buy it from, just get it before it's too late. Get a quality fire suit, helmet, gloves, neck restraint, and shoes. Make sure what's holding you in these things is also quality. Between this incident in Ready Whip and the crash in Gumby a while back, I've walked away from 2 pretty bad situations without a scratch. So pretty awesome. And then he goes on to list all the equipment that they use in Ready Whip.
And I grabbed the photos that he put up on that post, and obviously no damage to the helmet. But if you look to the right side there, that's I think that's his fire pant.
Yes.
Like the bottom of the suit. I mean, dude, that got hot. That's why it's important.
The seat was melted there. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Melted or burnt, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
that's pretty wild.
In typical Devon fashion, the car's like cleaned up, stripped down, and like already in the process of being fixed. So it was tough to see. That car was on track to be number one.
Yeah, I mean, they were really on a run that could have probably taken the new overall record right there. It would have been pretty cool out of a car that's brand new.
Right.
So yeah, I'm sure this car will be back out. Who knows? I mean, 6 summer drag week, something like that. They'll probably be back out.
Yep, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all parked at one of the hotels, the Devon and Josh, and then the Morrises and some other folks. So it was really neat to watch them like do the warm up routine for the morning, especially because it was not warm. But just interesting to see like the how meticulous Devon is like in person. Like you see the videos and all that kind of stuff, but just watching like how systematic they are about all that stuff for the day, it was impressive.
Yeah, those guys are beasts, man. I can't wait to see that car come back out.
Oh, yeah.
The first time out, and it runs like a 613. What was the other?
19.
Yeah.
I was thinking a 619 sounded right.
Yeah, 613 on day 1 and 619 on day 2. Wow, pretty. Yeah, Stefan Gustafsson was a 616 and a 627. Sorry, I had those wrong earlier.
This chat with Cameron Johnson concerning the titanium drive shaft hoop was pretty funny, Andy says.
Oh man, I'll have to see that. That's been the hardest thing this week is trying to catch up on that stuff and get work done because everybody videos out, all the like where do you go, what do you watch, how do you not sit in front of the TV all day just watching that stuff?
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing too, is like being at the event, there's so many storylines that are happening all simultaneously. Then you like have to come home and like reestablish. You're like, okay, I was there and I saw that, but I didn't know the backside to so much of what was going on.
Yeah, I left my notepad at the house, so all I had was just like a sheet of paper that we talked about in the show on Saturday morning, and it was full. And then so that's my new goal is to just have a flippable notepad I can walk away from somebody and write a note down because man, there was just so much.
Yeah.
What's Andy saying here? Oh, sorry.
The last pic you showed of Devon's car, you can see the hoop laying on the floor by the seat. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh man, hope that didn't come out. Wow. Well, big shout out to Molly. Those guys are awesome. If you need some pistons for your car, hit those guys up and get all your stuff.
My dad here. How about the Vanimal?
Oh, yeah.
That thing was so cool. Huge wheelies, just
yeah.
That felt like in that thing.
There ain't no way that frame is square on that thing.
No, it's always got tension on the right rear tire.
Right.
Yeah, the right side of the bumper has to be scrapes all down the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, dude. Why don't you thank some race car friends and we'll move on.
All right. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Obviously, our first show back after sick week. So appreciate all of the race car friends watching, all of our race car friends that you got to talk to at sick week, all of our race car friend members. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. And of course, our sponsors kicking off the year, making this first trip for Mike possible, hauling a truck and trailer, which was how many hours? Like 15, 16 hours?
It was 16 hours down there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, can't do that without all these great companies here. So Summit Racing Equipment, Deechworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cam, J-Wire Solution, AFCO Racing Products, Performabuilt Transmission, Car Chains 3D, Power Tube TV, WAF Racing, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk.